As if a World Cup quarter-final wasn't special enough, 2 Wallabies this week will play their 100th Test matches, a weekend the skipper Stephen Moore and Matt Giteau will never forget.
Every Test match I've played in has meant the world to me. It's such a great privilege to represent your country, and for me this one is just as important as any of the others. And I'm trying not to reflect too much this week because there's so much to play for as a team, and got an opportunity to play in a World Cup quarter-final against Scotland, and that's more than enough motivation for us.
Well, I think the honour to play one, is huge. I've had that fortunate or unfortunate, depends on how you look at it, opportunity where I had a break, and there's a period there where you can look back on what you did, and for me it was 92 tests. There were a couple of moments there which you're not so proud of, and then to come back and get a second chance, each game to go out a bit more on my terms, it's been unreal. Every game I've cherished, every game I've not wanted to look back and regret on anything. It's something that I can be really proud of and my family can be proud of. It's just been amazing since I've come back.
Obviously Gitz is achieving the same milestone, which is pretty special. We've played together our whole career virtually, so but I think, as I said, the focus is firmly on the Test match against Scotland, and I certainly don't want anyone to be thinking about any personal achievements. I think those things are more left to reflect on when you hang up the boots.
Yeah, you get ex-Wallabies that come in and say, look, your time in that jump is short, and really cherish every moment. And sometimes you probably take it for granted, but for me, that's something that really resonates with me. Because I know what it's like to no longer be given an opportunity.
We really haven't achieved anything yet. We've just given ourselves an opportunity to play in a quarter-final, and we know that's going to be a very tough Test match. So this week is going to be critical in getting our preparation right, training really hard so that we're ready for what's coming on Sunday.
I think the way we've prepared is every time we play for our country, we want to win. Now we have to win. I suppose the only difference is that pressure and how the boys can deal with that. But it's on both sides. It's for both teams, Scotland and for us. So that's just the biggest challenge, I think, in these games, being able to execute how we want to play in those high pressure situations.
Yeah, Matt Giteau and Stephen Moore there, our Land Rover players in focus this week. Matt Giteau in particular saying that maybe he took it for granted earlier in his career, wearing the gold jersey, but not now. He's savouring every moment.
I think when you're young, like he was a young man. I think he was 20 when he made his first debut, his Test debut at Twickenham against England. And funny story there, I think he had a -4 work index that Eddie Jones had going. I remember Eddie sort of saying, mate, the only thing you can do is improve, mate, which he certainly has. He wanted to play 92 Test matches, and here he is about to play his 100th. So he's a great example of perseverance, and then understanding how important that jersey is. Because when you're young, you often think there's another World Cup in me. I've always got next year, but he understands. No, this is his moment.